too loud. About there. So right now for me, it's pretty close to minimum. Let me know if that's too loud or not. First of all, I recognize that by playing this music, even if I was monetized, I would be throwing away any chance of having this video be monetized. I do not care. Turn it down even more. Okay. For those of you who don't know, earlier this week, we have received the... Actually, I think it might be a little too low. There. We received the darkest news of our time. A man who I might even consider the grandfather of modern YouTube. Matthew Patrick. Some might know him as Matpat or the Game Theorist. Has forever left the Game Theorist channel. This is the saddest news I could have imagined hearing. I actually remember watching him back when he only had 3 or 4 videos on his channel. I was a longtime fan of his. Though I stopped watching more recently, I always, kind of kept myself updated onto what was going on with the Game Theorist channel. And now that he's gone forever, hold on, what's that? He what? Wait, what? Okay, so my lawyers have just informed me that Matthew Patrick is not in fact dead. He's just stepping down for, what is it? The next generation of theorists? Oh, well that's great news. He's gonna live a happy life with his wife and kid. He's in perfectly fine health, probably gonna live for a while. The channel's still gonna be going up and still be posting videos regularly as new people step into the roles, and he might even still make appearances on the GT Live channel. Oh, well that completely ruins the whole mood and atmosphere I was going for. Oh, well, forget all that. I'm happy for Matpat. That I kind of need to change everything then. Okay, instead of that then, we're still going to go forward with what we were going to do. On that note, let's pull up... God, I hope nobody's... I'll have to edit all that out. Hopefully no one sees that. I don't want to start over though. Shoot. Moving on. Man, I created this skin that was more accurate representation of me and everything. I was gonna say with how... How's he here? I disallowed spawning. Whatever. I be like, hey, I want to be a more accurate representation of myself and everything. But all that's out the window. Shoot. Well, we'll still go forward with creating the tribute to Matpat, because I still think he deserves that farewell, a good send-off. I'm just gonna pull up the Game Theorist logo, which I know is just like the Xbox logo thing, plus or the achievement logo thing. It's gonna be difficult to make it, but originally I was planning on making this song, Science Blaster, a song that was actually made by a fan of Matpat's a long time ago, and I kind of think it's incredible that he still uses this song to, the channel still uses this song to this day. I remember when it first showed up, like, I think a lot of people, when they think of like big YouTubers, their go-to is like fucking what's his face, Markiplier or something, um, or PewDiePie. But even if their channels were bigger, technically, I don't think anyone ever really achieved the greatness that Matpat did. It's up to 12, I think. Matpat really embodied what it meant to be a YouTuber. His work directly with the people at YouTube alone needs to be commemorated and remembered. And I think he was one of a few major YouTubers who really, truly cared for his community. I hope that he will always be remembered for all that he has done. If I sound like I admired Matpat, it's because I really did. I think he was a greater man than most of us could hope to be. Here I am talking like he's gone again. As my lawyer has pointed out, he is still alive and well, just stepping down from the role of being a YouTuber. Which, can you really blame the guy? I mean, he's been doing this for so long. And sure, like I said, I did stop watching his content for a while. It stopped being really my kind of thing. But even then, like, I still admired everything he did, everything he represented. Without him, I might even go as far as to say there might not be a YouTube. That might be taking it too far, but in my heart of hearts, that's honestly how I feel. Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 10, 11. Let's go out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. 5, 6. You might disagree with me, and that's okay. You're allowed to be wrong. But, yeah. I will miss him. Even if he is still alive and well, I will miss just knowing that he was out there. And making his content. A lot of my philosophies regarding making content, regarding like, do it because you want to. Don't chase algorithms and stuff like that. Although he has his dark history of doing that as well. But a lot of my philosophies regarding that are directly inspired by him. Things that he's said or done. Blech. I can't talk. Blame it on the emotions. I am actually pretty emotional. I will admit. Like, when I found out, I just had to sit there for a bit and digest what I had heard. Like I said, I was there basically since the very beginning. I think Matpat deserves a lot of respect. I feel like I'm repeating myself. You guys probably understand what I'm saying by now. And whatever the next chapter of game theory is, well, I'll just try and be hopeful. That is really what, well, that's what it deserves. a optimistic outlook to the future. Because I trust that he would leave it in good hands. He wouldn't just give the channel to some nobody. He actually talked about who was inheriting the channel in his video. I think it was called Goodbye Internet, which is a great throwback to his own stuff. To the beginning of every video. And there that is. Yeah. Very well done. Let's try it like that. How does that look now? I have no false, I have no false hopes of my channel eventually getting that big, but I think that that is kind of what every YouTuber dreams of. I'd be surprised if PewDiePie himself didn't think of his career in that sense of, I hope I can make as big of an impact on online culture itself as Matthew Patrick did. And any YouTuber who I think would say otherwise is either really full of themselves or they're kidding themselves. Let's go here. And then we'll go up there. So today we're just making a memorial, kind of like I did for, what was his name? A YouTuber that died earlier this year. He was the rival of Dream, I think, in their SMP. So kind of like I did for him, I'm just making a little farewell memorial thing for him. For the other guy, I made basically a shrine of his Minecraft skin's head. Here, I'm just going to be making the logo that Game Theory has been using all these years. To the best of my ability. Admittedly, I'm not the greatest Minecraft artist, but I can try. Let's see. This is the exact diagonal. So instead, it should be like that, I think. This, and then we can expand these sides a little bit more. 3, 2, 1, 2, 2. There. I might need to adjust the insides as well. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that looking good? Like that. Let's see, that does raise the middle point to being here instead. trying to take a very mathematic approach to this. Something like that. No, it needs to be stretched out further. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12, 13. This would be 13 wide. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That makes more sense. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 1, 2, 3, 4. Be 6 to 4. 3. Also need to be bigger here. This will take a little bit of time to get fleshed out. That pushes the midpoint to here. More like that. A little bit better. Okay, let's see if we. So this is instead 4, then 2. 3, 4. Okay, then I just gotta spread this a bit further. Honestly, I thought this would be high enough. I really should have started like a lot higher. So this is gonna be a not great, not a great, this is not gonna be as good as I was really hoping. Like I said though, I'm not the greatest builder. All I can do is try and honor the man as he deserves. Let's see, that's 6. So, 13, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 to 3 to 2? Yeah, let's really push it out. Maybe I'll make it like that. This would push the midpoint out to here. One, two, three, 1, 2, 1, 2, like that. No, it needs to be further. Oh, crap. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 1, 2, 1, 1. Needs to be a bit more. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2. How does that look? It's a better angle, to be sure. Okay, then I just need to press this forward a bit more. 4. 1, 2, 3. Let's just move these over. That's the new midpoint, and we'll just 1, 2, 1, 2. Hmm. One, 2. Yeah, that's actually perfect. It goes down again. Let's start placing more of these blocks. I'm not going to worry about how it looks from behind. That's not really the point. As long as the front of it looks how I want it to, I think I'll be happy. Here we go. And let's just make that bigger. Obviously, my joking about him, about believing he is dead at the beginning was a joke, but it really does almost feel that way. Because, God, okay, so today I'm going to be repeating myself a lot because it really is an emotional thing for me. And I can't fully explain why. I never knew the guy in person. I never saw him in person. But nonetheless, he has had a huge impact on not just the internet as a whole, but even me as an individual. And, yeah, I don't even know if I can begin to explain the significance that he has had on me. Okay, so this is supposed to be 3, it's supposed to be 4. And then 5, I think? Yeah. 3, 4, 5. Maybe I should... Okay. I'm gonna bring these sides out by 2 and see how that looks. Better. Like, I want to round this end off a bit more. So I'm just gonna do that and that to start off. Bring that forward 1. That down 1. Let's add hue here, and over here. Yeah, it needs to go higher. This bit really, okay, it's like, it needs to be out, but now I need to bring it back in. So here's what I'll do. Drop that by 1, drop that in. That in, and drop that in. We'll just break those. Break it here. Break it there. Three, two, three. No. 3, 2, 2, and 2, 2, 3. And this is already a little bit messed up. Right there. Okay, that should be symmetrical again. A lot of refining, I know. But stick with me. We'll get there. I think I'm happy with that. Sure, I want to finish up the background, the gray background blocks. Or push them up a little bit. Someone is calling me. I don't care. Oh, okay. 2, 2, 3. 5, 6. 2, 2, 3, 5, 6. 2, 2, 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That will conclude the internal part of that. Which means it needs to be capped off here. One, two, 2, 4, 4. 1, 2, 2, 4, 4. 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why does that not line up? 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Wait. 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. 1, 2, 3. I see what happened. Always gotta double check your work. Okay. Wait, I gotta... Before I'm done with that, let's just do this, see if that makes it look better. It does. It does. Let's break you. And actually bring you in just a little bit more. Okay. Oh, okay. I see what I want to change. I just gotta do it. Circles become... It's kind of paradoxical, because it's easier to tell when it's not a circle on a larger scale when you're building with blocks, but at the same time, it becomes harder to tell where to place everything on the smaller scales. Okay, does it need more think it does. I think I need to carve it out from here, of all things, so that I can bring this in twice. Okay, let's see. 1, 1, 2. 1. 2, 2. I think this is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 and then 5. 2, 2, 4, 5. Okay. Honestly, with my current skill level, I think that's the closest I'm gonna get to doing that right. Again, I wish I could be better of a builder to give Matpat the thing he deserves, but for now, this is just gonna have to do. Not that I think he would care. I honestly believe that Matpat would be more than happy to see literally anything. Just, he seems like that kind of a person who really does just love his community for the fact that they are a community, rather than anything they can actually do for him, per se. Which is one of the reasons why I want this to be so good. Not because I want to like stand out in his community, but just because, as someone who I think appreciates his community just as they are, I think he is that much more deserving of recognition. Is this a good enough shade of green? I was looking at slime blocks before. Oh, not that. And I don't think there's a better green shaded anything. I know it needs to be like a lime green, but like this is lime green. This is lime green concrete. And the lime green, maybe the lime green concrete powder does look brighter. I'll try that one instead, actually. Well, I wanted it, I can still do it like that. I just need it'll be a bit of a optic illusion, but I was gonna have this part of it sticking out like that. Luckily, the black concrete lends itself to that kind of a optical illusion. Yeah, I like that shade of green better. Oop, my bad. The base of the trophy will just be... start off like that. I think it'll need to be a bit wider, but for now... let's do this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I think. How does that look? Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Quite like that. Okay. Let's get to placing down these blocks. You know what? Leave a comment telling me what your favorite theory of his was. Let me also check the comments in case anyone is here. Hello, Revamped Epic Web. Does not make sense since it's 2024 and I made my channel in 2012. Right. Rip the YT existence of Matpat. Agreed. And I am now. I'm sorry, I got too caught up in trying to make this. I can now actually see chat. It is now visually available to me. Sorry, one more example of how much I think that Matpat is just that great of a content creator, because he has always been so good about, I mean, he obviously has the help of his partner, Steph, but checking the chat in his live streams, let's see, let me see if I can do something so I can see chat and also my reference. If I just do that, there we go, perfect. Except not quite perfect, because I need this to be over there a bit. Okay, now perfect. I hit 90? That's awesome. Also, I'm already seeing one area where I think... Yeah, let's actually expand outwards by one more for these. Then we'll bring this up another 2. And I think that's where we will want to start bringing it out. I do wish Matpat and Steph a bright future. I know that I forgot where I was going to go with that. They've definitely earned it. They've been going for so long with very little break. They've committed so much of their lives to YouTube and their community and everything. And yeah, I think we should all endeavor to be a little bit more like them. So this needs to be out a little bit further, actually. Possibly as far as here. It's all relative. No, that's a little too far. So again, this is not going to be a perfect recreation. That would be impossible given the blocky nature of this. But even considering the blocky nature of this, it could obviously be a lot better. But I'm not here to be perfect. I'm just here to commemorate the end of an era, really. The end of the Matpat era. An entire generation of the internet is changing. For better or worse, though, I would prefer to assume for the better. And what he said in that video really touched me, like making room for the next generation of theorists. How he always called it game theory and not, or the game theorists and not Matpat, because he didn't want to be the channel. He just wanted to show that he was one of many who could be a theorist, and to encourage others to be theorists as well. Though I do remember in the very beginning, when there were some other theory channels that came out, he had been a little bit more prideful, I might say. He even put out an apology video, I think, where he was like, yeah, I realized that I was being a little too harsh on them, because he had felt that this part of the internet that he had carved out for himself was being taken over by others. But he recognized his faults, and he grew from it. Again, just an inspiration. That's what I think he really was. At least that's what he was to me. Oop. Ah, well. An inspiration to be better as a person, as a creator, as an intellectual, someone who just likes thinking. I think that he brought out the best in anyone who wanted to kind of identify in that way. Why am I doing like that? Four. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so it should be like that. Yeah, there we go. And I'm trying to make this good by having variety in texture, so it comes out in some parts and it goes in others. I don't know if that's actually going to turn out any good, but hopefully it'll turn out good enough. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I wanted to start the arms of the cup like here, let's just start like that. And regardless, we need to start filling in this black backdrop. There we go. Never forget Matthew Patrick. Yeah. Like, even more than I would like subscribers, I would like to be able to say that I... Obviously, I'm nowhere near that, but, like... I more than I would want money or fame, I would want to be able to say that I touched the hearts of as many people as Matpat did. That would be, like, my ultimate dream as a content creator. Ah. 3, 4, 1, 2. And I'll be honest, I am jamming out to Science Blaster. I recognize that, as I said at the beginning of the stream, even just playing this music means that I can never monetize this video, but I wouldn't want to monetize this video. That's not what this video is for. This video isn't really for me. This video is for... I mean, it is for me. It's in the sense of... It's for giving myself that sense of closure, but it's to commemorate something. If you're trying to monetize a commemoration, I mean, that's like having a sponsored funeral, you know? Like what the heck, man? What the hell? Who would even do that? And even, okay, even on the topic of sponsors, like, I feel like Matpat's sponsorships were always so much more authentic than a lot of other YouTubers' sponsors. That could just be my bias poking through, but I don't know. I do believe that, like, when he got a sponsor, it was more... His efforts with sponsors were more authentic than with others. This needs to go out more, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay, let's start by doing that, that, and that. Hmm. 3 and 2, diagonal. Diagonal. Okay. You know, it's funny, thinking back on it, I've met 2 people that I would consider celebrities in person before. I met the guy who played the uncle from Spy Kids, I've met the guy who wrote the Game of Thrones series, but I think I would be more starstruck by Matpat than either of them. Though I was starstruck by the Game of Thrones guy. Or not Game of Thrones guy, the other one, the Spy Kids guy. The Game of Thrones guy was just like a nice old guy. But yeah. Okay, let's go here. We'll start going in like that. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3 to 2. 5 to 3 to 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know if it goes that far. To 3 to 2. Okay. We'll just focus on that for now. Stop messaging me. They're not people I know, they're just spam callers that are messaging me. As happens much too often. Whew. 2, 2, 1. Okay. 2, 2, 1. In a very real sense, I think that all of I'm sorry, my brain just did the thing where I was having a bunch of thoughts that I wasn't saying out loud, and then all of a sudden it caught up to itself. What I was about to say was, I think in a very real sense, all of art can be considered a kind of optical illusion. So I'm kind of not liking this spot anymore. I kind of want to bring it in a little bit. Oh, that looks so much better already. What the hell? Yeah. Okay, so that's going to require some changes at the top. Let's see if I can't smoothen it a bit. Yeah. 2, 2, and then 4 instances of 1. 2, there, so 2, 2, then instances of 1. Okay. And I don't think I need to do the same thing on the inside one. It's just the outside one that needed a little bit more work. Let's do that. Okay. And we'll worry about up here in a little bit. First, let's go back to getting caught up on the top of the cup. I like working on large areas of space at a time. It's definitely a lot easier for me. To conceptualize. And there we are. Actually, no. Kind of want to bring this up a bit, which is kind of going to be a problem. Yeah. Oop. Luckily, it won't be a problem up here. That's as simple as just doing that. And then let's actually do that. Like that. Which will call for shaving the top of this off. And then lastly, let's just shave that in a bit. Do we want to like... No, that's not right. What am I thinking? Why is this... Oh, wait. Oh, I see it. I see what why it's looking weird to me. Same time, if I do that, kind of will want to do that. That's a little too much, isn't it? Ah. The secret is that it doesn't need to be that far out. How does this look? Actually better. Yeah, I think I have it too far out is the problem. Oh man. Okay, so this is going to be... Let's start by doing that. One more. That. Okay. There, that looks a lot better. That actually looks like what it's supposed to look like. At least in my eyes. Okay, so 1, 2, 1, 2. It's 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. 2, 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1, 2. 3, 4. Okay. But yeah, let me know like what your favorite theories have been. Let me know your favorite Matpat memories. Because I'm sure that you probably have some. Whether you realize it or not, if you just give it some thought. Actually, a little bit of controversy. I really liked Matpat's Ness is Sans theory. I thought it was one of those great, haha, it's obviously a joke theories. But for some reason, everyone got so mad at him about it. And I never really got that. Of course, I wasn't really a member of any part of his community that would talk about it, so I couldn't, like, defend him or anything. Not that he needs defending, but, I don't know. I feel like people can take their theory, not their theories, I feel like people can take their fandoms way too far, and I remember that for me, Undertale had been almost kind of ruined because of that, and how just hateful their community had seemed based on, because that was my first introduction to the Undertale kind of fandom, was his theory, and then his follow-up video, in which, not his follow-up video, the second video he did on Undertale, where he was saying how afraid he was to put out a theory on Undertale because of the community's, like, reaction to that, to the Ness is Sans theory. And that just made me sad, you know? Why were people so hateful that they felt the need to, like, not exactly attack, but almost like attack just a cool guy who was making funny videos? He just did not deserve that. 4 and then 4. 24. 2, 3, 4. If you're listening closely, you might notice that the music I'm playing is slightly slowed down. That's for two reasons. The first is, obviously, at the beginning I was making the joke of, oh no, I heard Matpat is no more. And, you know, just kind of play into that, oh, somber, this is a dark day, the darkest day of our lives, kind of overly dramatic thing. I felt that the slowed down version fit that better. The second reason is I do authentically think that most songs sound better in what I would call decor, which is just when you slow it down, give it minor key, all the good stuff. And if you disagree, you're allowed to be wrong. Decor's better, and I don't care what anyone has to say about that. If you ever did do music theory, it would have been cool to see him talk about the theory of major key versus minor key and the emotional, and how it affects people emotionally. But yeah. Then again, I just kind of think music theory in general is cool. Heck, maybe that's something I should do. That is kind of like what his message was about, right? It's like anyone can be a theorist about anything. Rest or not. Okay. Okay. I don't have to be too thick, I don't need to be too thick. Here, it's not. Okay. part of my original idea was to recreate. I already said this, but to recreate the song in note blocks. But just as much as I'm not exactly the best builder, I'm also not much of a music composer. Though I do have some musical video ideas in mind that I wanted to do. Just never really. I was working with the Silent Shadow for a little bit on one, but that really never went anywhere. If you'd be interested in seeing that, though, let me know, and maybe I can find someone else to help me work on it. Okay, so this looks like it actually goes out to there. By the same token, here. Perfect, okay. We have officially, well, I guess we would have passed the halfway point by now, but we've officially reached the halfway point of this build. Although that does, actually it would be less than halfway, because I still need to do the background yellow marks. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that. Okay. Maybe we should see what we can do about these. Now this is going to be the actual hardest part, since, let's see, how many does the original thing have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26? 26 points. Needless to say, I'm not going to be able to do that. I'm playing fucking Minecraft with blocks. I'm not going to be able to make that many distinct points in Minecraft going around a circle. Like, that's just not going to happen. I'm sorry if you believe in me and you're like, no, you could totally do it, but you're wrong. I just can't. No way, no how. Never gonna happen. But what I can do is try my best to make it as good as I can. So let's see, at the bottom it looks like it's 1, and then at the top it's 2. But instead of doing it like that, at the top, I'm just going to have it be a symmetrical thing, starting with the 4 corners and then kind of building out from there. So, yeah, just manage your expectations is all I'm trying to say. 3, 4, 5... This might be faster if I do it like that. Yeah. Much faster. And then let's just get an idea of how far out it goes. Starting from here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And I'm actually going to put it out to 12. I'm going to say, I'm going to say it goes out 1 more. Just, I built it too low. So let's go here. Oh, come on, build up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think it was like 4 and then 3 and then... Oh wait. It'll be 4, 3, 4. That's how we'll do it. So alright, it will be 11, which means it didn't go in the ground, which If this looks right, that means I will have been, even though I was just estimating, pretty spot on in my estimations. And you know what? Yeah, they are a little too small, but honestly, I don't think it's that bad. In fact, let me just, if I also put one at the base, but why am I going that way? I meant to go this way. Yeah, like they could be longer, but that's not bad. Not bad at all. Especially for a first attempt, just eyeballing it. Nah, I'm actually quite proud of that. Yeah. Now let's just here. 2, 2, and then a couple ones. So 2, 2, and a couple of ones. Too thick, and then it never becomes too thick again. So go to there. 3, 3, 3, 3. Except it actually, after this point, it has 2 instances of 2 in a row. So it actually does that, like that. Yeah, there we go. That's looking good. Let's see. So actually, this should be going out to here like that. I'm kind of pseudo-eyeballing it. In large part, I am eyeballing everything, but I am also like trying to mathematically keep track of everything at the same time. In large part just because, hey, that's how my brain works. But also, I don't know. I guess that really is the only reason. That's how my brain works, that's why it works. If I was to do it in a way that my brain doesn't work, it wouldn't work. Wow. What a revelation that is. Let's see. That's 1, 2, that's 1, 2, so here should go one more. That's 1, 2, that's 1, 2. That's why that's the first part where it's like gonna be like that. And how far out does this go? 2, 3, 5. Okay. We're already at 4. So here is 5. Goes out like that one more time. Yeah, that's correct. There we go. Very nice. Very nice. Whew. To be perfectly clear, this does not meet my standard for good enough, but I'm going to be okay with that, because it's serving its purpose. Here we go. Its purpose of just being. I kind of regret doing that last one, because I just realized that's going to be the entrance to the next segment, so I don't want it to go all the way. Instead, I should be going out here. 4, and that's how high these could go. So that's 4, and that one's also 4, and then it goes to 2. Two, 4, 4, 2, 2, and then 1, I think goes 2 after that. Yeah. And 1 and 2. 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. And that's where that should end. I think that's correct. Looks correct to me. We can go up here. Just go all the way out to there. Put that up. Put it up from here. Put it up from here. I got this yellow terracotta because I was thinking of doing the shading on the points. I might still do that, but I'm thinking that it's unlikely because this is already taking a while. Don't need it to be something that takes forever. Why is this 6 thick here? That's not right. Wait, I think I messed up somewhere. Oh no. It's supposed to be 5 thick. Yeah. What happened? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Well, actually, no, that doesn't. Why would that matter? I think that just means I need to lower. Oh man, that's really annoying. 3, 4, 5. Okay. Just means I need to lower everything by 1. Luckily, it's easy with the concrete powder. It's literally just a matter of doing that. But everywhere else, it's kind of going to be a hassle. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2. Ones. Wait. 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1. Okay. Yeah, okay, so 2, 1, 2. That makes sense. Okay. That also means I'll need to lower that down by 1. It looks like I never really got around to finishing it, so not too much stuff lost, just a little bit of a hassle. There. I also gotta finish, fix it up over here. Like that. No, that's not right. Oh no. Who's there?
Zodiak, you're so quiet.
Hello.
Hello, Zodiak.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. I'm cold.
You're cold. Gee. Ah, what a nightmare. Ah, well. These things happen. There, that's fixed. Something's still not quite right. Why? It's because it's supposed to be the other way around, that's why. That. This goes out one further than the inside of this. Yeah. Right, the inside is where it's 4, not the outside. Okay. Which means I think I'm now on track. 3. Yeah, 'cause the next one is going to be 5, not 4. Which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a 5, we have 2. Right? 5, 2, 2. 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2. Something 5, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. Oh, I forgot to lower it from here. That's why that wasn't making sense. There we go. Finally. Okay. Everything's starting to come together. Just took a bit longer than I would care to admit. Okay. So on the outside, 3, 2, 2. This should be 3, 2, 2. Big number. Right? 3. No, wait. That's 3. This is 2. This is 2. And then 1s. So this one's supposed to be 3 long. Then it's 2, 2, and that's that. Okay. Oh, disaster averted, crisis averted, whatever. We are back on track. See, that's the thing with builds like this is one small mistake, if not caught early, can completely ruin everything. So you always gotta be very vigilant about that kind of a thing. Let's see. I'm already doing it wrong. Let's go out to there. Go out to here. 2, 3. I think it was 4 and then 3. Or was it 3 and then 4? No, it was 3 and then 3 because I had made changes. Right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And there you go. And we can just 3, 4, and 5. Okay, let's get around to doing a little bit of the background colors, or a little bit more of the background colors. Go. I know Matpat has a lot of haters out there as well, and to you I just have to say, why exactly? And be legitimate. A lot of people would, well, apparently some people think he's homophobic because of his connections with Scott Coffin, who supported Trump, but Matpat never advocated for any of that, and in fact, I feel like he's been very supportive of the LGBTQ community in all forms, in all denominations. So I don't really know where that comes from. That doesn't make sense, you know? And I mean, you could say the same thing about Scott Coffin and FNAF, but the difference is that Scott Coffin's, FNAF was a big thing for the LGBT community, but that was never, something that Scott intended. That wasn't on behalf of any effort on his part. While Matpat, I think, has, a lot. I don't know. It's odd to me. I dropped another thing. I think if you're going to claim something like that, there needs to be more substance to your claim. I'm always of the opinion that I think that a lot of people hated Matpat just because of the fact that he represented the internet as a whole, and he was a very successful YouTuber. I think that there's a lot of people out there who don't want to acknowledge the good that can be done through the internet, or the connections that can be built through the internet. And honestly, that is just another thing that kind of makes me a little sad. You know, it's like, I think these people are missing out on a lot. Intentionally, to be fair, but even so, it's just like, you know? Of course, these are just my own thoughts and opinions. They don't actually mark any inherent truths. I don't have any special insight into the minds of these people. But it's just my own perspective and observation from what I've seen. One, two, three, 4, 5. Hello, Rachel King. Welcome to my stream. I'm just doing a memorial. I mean, I know he's alive, but I'm doing a memorial to Matpat's era of the internet and all that he has represented for the online communities at large, all the good he's done. Okay. Oh, I'll pick that up later. And as I've said earlier, it is a little bit emotional for me. Wait, something's weird. I see what happened. Because I've been there since the start. I remember the oldest videos from the Game Theorist channel when they were first put out there. And I really do believe that he deserves recognition for all that he has done. So if you hear sniffling, that's why. It's just me taking deep breaths and remembering. Whew. And although I don't think Matpat will ever see this video, I do still want to just put out there all the good vibes and my hope for a bright future for he and Stephanie and forget their kid's name, but just all of them. He definitely deserves a break. Okay. Whew. One. 3, 2, 2, 1. Three, 4. I believe I did this correct. See, if I did, it should match up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, no, something's not right. Cause it's okay. Let me just do it from the top. This side is supposed to be going out 6, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. then go down 1 from there. Over here was 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think. 3, 4, 5. Go down there. After 5. It's 2 and 2. Is that not right? 6, 5, 2, 2. Something's wrong. Why is it not lining up quite right? How the hell is this going? 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, that's why it's not lining up. Okay. Which means I need to edit a few things, actually. There. Okay, that means I need to break that, and that. And yeah, that. Okay. Three, 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. Okay, before I do the inside that last thing, let's just do this 4th little thorn, I guess I'll call it. 3, 4, 5. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. No, that's so wrong. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, one more background to do, and then there's going to be a bunch more spikes, or thorns, or sharp bits, or whatever you want to call them. Let me think, what would be my favorite of his videos? I did like I said, the Sans is Snans. The Ness is Sans theory, but I don't know if that would be my favorite. I did have a good laugh when he was doing the video on Luigi and his his other Luigi, if you will. Let's see. Mario is Evil was a classic. It's kind of where it all began. I will say, I'm not a big fan of any of his FNAF videos. That's really why I stopped watching Matpat's videos. But, you know, to each their own. I won't judge anyone who liked him for his FNAF videos. Okay, 2, 3, 4. About the right size, but it's not looking right to me. So there are these and those. Yeah, I think that looks better. Actually, I don't think there's concrete stairs, are there? Because this is yellow concrete. If I go to stairs, No, there's no concrete stairs. Unfortunate. If there were, I would put them there to kind of smoothen it out a bit. Also, wait, is this... Okay, yeah, it's on the correct side. Is that right? That is right, I think. Okay. And then it starts going in by instances of 2 at a time. Like that. Why does that look different? Because it is different, that's why. Because that's an instance of 3, not 2. There, like that. Let's go ahead and break these concrete powders while I'm down there. Okay. And here we are. Is that correct? I think that's correct. Yeah. At least one more, and then I'm going to begin looking into anything else I should do. Is that correct? That is correct. Okay. But anything else I should do to... Like, maybe I will need to add more points at other... spots? Points at other spots? Other spikes at other points. You get what I'm trying to say, just around the circle, because as good as it looks right now, I feel like 8 isn't really going to cut it. There's just too much distance between each one. That said, let's take a look at how it is right now. Honestly, might bring this in again. Okay, 1 second. If I just do that, I do want to make this... Oh, this is going to be annoying too. And I can't just, like... I'm trying to, like, break and place a block at the same time. I know that that was a thing that you could do before. Ah, there we go. Not... Okay. So I guess it's more like break 2, place 1. And then let's just fix up all that. Okay. I'll do better on the other side. Okay. Oops. Just go here. I'll still need to do cleanup, but cleaning up one block is so much better than cleaning up just those tons of blocks that I was gonna need to clean up. Oh, no, that's not what I meant to do. Ah. That is my biggest complaint about working with the Minecraft blocks that have gravity. see. Thinning that out. Did that help? It did help. Okay. Do I want to make it shorter as well? How would I do that? There's an easy way of doing it, actually. Yeah, okay. I have one more change I want to make to the achievement cup. It's just that. Luckily, this will be very easy, comparatively. It's just one layer of concrete powder that needs to be broke. There. Yeah, I think spatially that is better. Okay, let's see about adding another point, sets of points. This is going to be the hardest because there's no way of doing these ones symmetrically. Can't even really tell where symmetrically they would go. Exactly. It's sad to see him go, but it's not like he's gone completely from his channel forever, guys. He'll be behind the scenes making stuff for the future channel hosts to theorize on. Stay strong. It's true. Yeah, also really nice build. It turned out real accurate. Thank you. I pride myself on my ability to build with some accuracy. Even if I'm not great at it. This is where it's gonna start being not good, though. So, fair warning. How am I gonna do this? Maybe like this. Okay, let's look at it from the front and just get a better... Almost. That's almost it. Okay. Maybe if I bring this in a bit. And alternate between 1 and 2. Bring that out one. Really, the angle is the first priority, because if I can get the angle right, I can fill it out more after. So that's not looking too bad. Just do that. Oh, thank you. I think I've almost got it figured out. Hello, Blocky BFDI. Let's see. Better than your build, I always use tutorials because I can never fully see out the ideas. Even if at the end it looks bad, you give a good effort, lol. Thank you, I really do appreciate that. just need to thicken it up a little bit more, and I think we'll be there. Yeah, it's not great. Maybe something more like that would do. That looks better. Okay. If I keep going at it, I'm going to drive myself crazy, so I'm going to leave it at that. It's so... I have a really hard time with that. I always want to just keep going at it until it's perfect. But I'm trying to learn that it doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be... That's it. It just needs to be. If I can get to B, then I will have succeeded. And as hard as that is for me to accept, it is the truth. And I don't think I'm the only one who struggles with that. I think that many people fall into that trap. Okay. 4, 2, 3. On the outside. Wait, I'm looking at the wrong one. I need to be looking at this one. Okay. 2, 1, 1, 2. Wait. What? Wait. 2, 1, 2. Why am I... What's wrong with this picture? Why am I confused? I need to, like, flip it twice. And then... Yeah, that's the thing. I just need to flip it twice. There for his son. Think it's bittersweet in a way. He raised us, and now it's time for him to raise his own. I agree 100%. And the new generation will be raised by a new host, Royal Lore. Agreed. He has earned his rest. And although we will miss him, we can't hold on to him forever. Even though we want to. At least I want to. But, you know. That wouldn't really be fair to him. Now, why is this turning out to be such a different shape? 1, 1... I don't get it. This is turning out to be... Oh, wait. You know why this is not right? It's because I flipped it once and then rotated it instead of flipping it twice. Oh, Oh, that's embarrassing. Egg on my face. No wonder it was being all wonky. I was just doing it all wrong. Okay. Let's see. So, flipping it twice means that... Actually, do I even need to flip it twice? I think I'm wrong. No. The problem is I'm flipping it twice. I just need to flip it once and then rotate it. Ah! Thank you everyone who's joining me today, by the way. It means a lot to me. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. You go there. Okay. And the other problem is I think I'm going in the wrong direction, because that needs to be going that way. Wait. Yeah, okay, okay. No, the real problem, the real reason why I'm struggling so much is because I keep trying to have that both ends go inward when this is supposed to be going outward. Oh, that explains that. Yeah, now I have all the space I need. 1, 1. One, 2, 3. It's so much better already. Okay. Additionally, I think that something's still off, but I'll figure it out. Okay, so let's see. It's supposed to be like that, and then 1 instance of 2, 2 instances of 2, 2? Like that. There we go. Fixed it. Oh my god, that took way too long to figure out why I was having difficulty flipping it and rotating it. And even now, wait. Even now, there's something wrong. It doesn't... Oh, this is gonna destroy me. What the heck? It looks like it's supposed to be 1, 1, 2 like that. This is 4, 3, 4. Oh wait, it is wrong. 4, 3, and these are like that. Okay, that last bit didn't matter, but it's just so that I can better understand what I'm looking at. There we go. Yes, we do have to let go of game theory at some point. Can you speed it up? This is live, so no, but you can speed it up in post. It's always been the game theorist, not the game theorist. Exactly. He's always going to step down eventually, but instead of stepping away, I think he's taking a step back, not fully leaving, like a director. I suppose. But I kind of get the sense that he's, like, I don't even think he's doing the research anymore. I think he's fully letting someone else take the reins. Which I have a lot of respect for. I have a hard time thinking about like how I would do if I ever decided to fully step back and just let someone else take control. I'm not entirely sure I could. So, like, mad props to him. Absolute respect. He is a legend, and he will live on. Like, again, something looks weird to me. Why? 1, 2. That's supposed to be a 1. Like that. No, not like that. Like that. So, 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. that? Is it too low, maybe? Did I need to bring the whole thing up one? I think that might be the case. Okay, let's do that. See how that compares. Okay. Which means over here, I would need to do that. Okay. Looking good so far. So it's over here. Four, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Honestly, leaving at your peak is a tactile pro gamer move. That is true. Although, is this his peak? I feel like this is... I feel like in the middle of his FNAF saga isn't exactly at his peak, you know? As I've said, as much as I loved watching him, I was never a big fan of his FNAF theories. Not that I had anything against them, it's just really not my style. Why is this looking weird to me? So we talked about them. It's 1, out 1, out 1, flat, out 1, out 1, out 1, flat, out 1, flat. So it should be going to here? Oh, yeah, because the base, it's 3 there, not 2. Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, okay, I think that after these last 5 thorns, I will start to wrap up. What is your username so I can add you? Fair enough. I more so meant when the views were peaking low. That's a fair point. I guess it all depends on how you're defining your peak. If you define your peak as like your best content, then it's always going to be debatable since that's a very subjective matter. But if you mean your best, if your peak is just when you're performing at your best, then yeah, I guess now would be his peak. Three, 4, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this is backwards. Of course it is. I'm gonna keep doing that. I don't know how to not do that. I'm gonna need to really this right there. One, 2, 1, 2. There we go. Fixed. So much faster. Okay. I think I'm getting faster. Let's see. At least I hope I'm getting faster at this, because if I'm getting slower, then... Ugh, don't even want to think about that. Okay. Starting here... Yeah, right there. Ah! 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3. Okay, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay, I'm really getting the hang of this now. Okay. Two, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Diagonal, diagonal. Sorry that I'm going quiet. It's that's another thing is whenever I'm doing anything artistic on a stream, I do tend to go quiet just because obviously it requires a lot more focus. So, but I am sorry about that. I want to try and stay engaging, but I'm not a very engaging person myself. I did mess up on the spacing, I am now noticing. Yeah, because now that's too... Okay, wait. I can fix this. It's not too late. Just gotta go over here. There, there, there. Uh... 2, 3. And I just gotta do the same thing over here. Is it just going down one, or is it going down and then out one? I think I just gotta go down one. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. If I go down one, one, two. Over here it's 1, 2, 1, 2, and then one more. Which means I do gotta go out yet again. Oh dear. Yeah, I really botched that, looks like. Okay. That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Okay. And in order to make it work here, I will need to go down and then up. Two, 3, 4. Five. 6, 7. Okay. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 3, 4. Is that right? I think it's right. If it's not right, then oh well. Yeah, okay. And that is right. Okay. Which means this one needs to be moved in very much similar of a manner. Let's be going. These two are becoming those two. 1, 2. 1, 2. Over here, we got 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Not too shabby. Definitely getting quicker as I go on. Okay, let's see. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. Okay, looking good. They are. I can't believe people will grow up with Salt as host instead of Matpat. Yeah, it's a very weird feeling. You know, it's like, but we have to trust that Matpat knew what he was doing when he put someone else in charge. Something's still off. I can't believe it. Something is still off. This needs to be one higher. Okay, and this needs to be one to the left. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Oh god. It really is hurting my brain. It's gonna go to there? I think so. One, 2. 3, 4. One, 2, 3. 1. Oh, I'm going backwards. 100% I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, I just flipped the two sides around. Should be going down to there. This should be very much so stopping there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, 1, 2, 1. No. 1, 1, 2. 1, 1. Okay. Oof. Last one. Right, and it just needs to have be like that. And 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that correct? Okay, I think that's everything. So let's now go to the front and just take a look at our work. Well, to be honest, I would like to round it out a bit more. But honestly, I think that's actually the best I can do. So to wrap it up, let's turn around so you can still see that. Thank you for joining me today on my farewell to Matpat. I'm going to miss him. He has, for the internet at large and for me as an individual, done so much and shaped the growth of a lot of things. I admire him as a content creator, as a person, and although I trust that he's leaving his channels in good hands, I will miss him. Now, obviously, I am going to ask you to do all the YouTube BS, like, subscribe. I have a Discord server that I would like you to join. The link is in the description. Right now, until the 31st, we have an art event going on called Underwater Wonderland, to be interpreted however you will. I have some projects I'm working on from an RP server based on a card game of my own design. I'm currently working with the Silent Shadow to kind of make the card game more playable. As well as possibly working with my local game dev club, so keep an eye out for that. I have live streams or videos every Friday at 1 o'clock MST. Other than that, I just want to give a quick thank you to each and every single person who is here today. I don't expect anyone to watch my nonsense, so seeing any of you fills my heart with so much joy. I appreciate each and every last one of you, and I hope I will see you here again next week. Until then, thank you for joining me. Goodbye, Matpat, and I will see you all next time.